What's up, guys? We should be back. Let me know when you're in here. This sucks. I don't know, man. YouTube be playing with my shit way too much now. Unbelievable. Let's watch until you guys come back on. What's up, BZ Watchdog? Fuck yeah. Yeah, I just read a comment in there. Somebody trying to say something bad about the Angry Vid. You know, I hear that a lot now from.
So then, am I speaking with?
Out here, come speak to us. You the people. We're back. Thank you guys. Sorry, man. They be fucking with my shit way too much. Winston, Maximus. We're back. We're back. We're back. What just happened is amazing, guys. You guys are about to see some shit. Extortion everywhere. What's up, guys? All right. Thank you guys for being here. I'm about to talk to this border agent. You guys pay attention and watch how he fumbles his words when I ask him important questions. Yeah, yo.
Speak to our you media?
Yeah, I asked one of the agents over there to call somebody out I can speak to.
Okay, who am I speaking with?
I'm just one of the people. I'm just a local journalist here, and so we
Do you
were.
have the name of the outlet?
No. See how dumb this guy is? He thinks in order for you to be a journalist, you have to be a part of an outlet. David Kim. Nice try. Fucking Buster Scruggs. Yeah. Yeah. When agents violate the people's rights in order to do what they do, they turn that uniform into a costume. Happy Halloween, David Kim. Happy Halloween.
So then you're just general public looking for some information, is what you're saying.
So you know the people do have there's 5 fundamental freedoms to the First Amendment, right? Speech. I'm not gonna cuss you out. But I have the right to.
I appreciate that.
Freedom of press. So any one of the people can be part of the press, member of the press,
I'm
right?
just asking to
Right.
know who I'm talking to, but like you don't have to tell me.
Right. I just
So-
have a couple questions regarding what's
okay,
going on.
okay,
So we
well-
were sent a message
Shoot.
saying that people are getting pulled over out here by Border Patrol and there's possible Fourth Amendment violations. One of the questions, the only question I have really is, Fourth Amendment still stands, right? Do you guys have jurisdiction to actually pull people over? People
So you
willy-nilly on a hunch?
So you know we have levels of reasonable suspicion that our agents will go through, and I'm not going to get into every single incident because I don't know every single incident, what their articulable suspicion was for a particular stop, but that's what they're making the stop.
So does a person have to look a certain way, certain color of hair in order to stop them, or what's the deal on that? Does that make it reasonable suspicion?
No, we're not going to get into that because I know what you're trying to do.
What is that?
I mean,
These are legitimate questions that stand with the Fourth Amendment.
I understand that. But if you're suggesting that we're pulling people over based on race or skin color, then you're wrong.
All right, yeah, so we did get a message. People did ask us to come out here and ask questions and find out. One of the things that we do is document and ask questions. I do not come up with the middle finger up, right? I'm not cussing you guys out. I just have,
appreciate that.
and one of the agents over there did have an amazing conversation with me.
Awesome.
Sounds like a good dude,
Yeah.
right? But it's our job as well as the people to hold you guys accountable, the government accountable, right?
100%.
So that's what we're trying to do, man. We're not
100%.
trying, no nefarious reasons at all, man. We just want to make sure that you guys abide by the rules too,
Absolutely.
right?
Well, thank you for keeping us in check.
I appreciate that. So there are 5 fundamental freedoms to the First Amendment. It's not an opinion. You can't answer that because it's part of your job. Yeah. You know them? See, he started stumbling. So check this out. While I was talking to him, they decided to, right, how many white people did they stop? None, but they did arrest several Americans, right? Mexican Americans, right? Mexican. I mean, they're American. They're here now, right? And they found out after they took them on the bus out of here, they found out that they did have legal right to be here, and so they dropped them off down south. I don't even think they gave them a ride back. So, a lot of those lawsuits, leather and luxury cars, and Jamo and Tom and Claudette, myself, everybody who pays taxes, we're going to be paying for that shit. We're going to be paying for that shit, right? I'm not going to answer you because I don't know. Have a good day. Yeah, right? Right? Yeah. There's a lot of white and black folks down here. And just so you know, Bakersfield is a conservative county, one of the only conservative counties in California. So they did this to a conservative county. And there's a lot of white folks here, a lot of black folks, and a lot of white folks. Very diverse here. So, yeah, you're right, Ogre. I seen that already. I actually already read it. Yep, you're right. I agree.
I'm sorry?
The 5 fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment. Before I get out of here. And I should have been asking him about the Fourth Amendment because that's what they were violating. But I was just kind of straight pushing it because he tried to make it seem like, oh, what agency are you with? Are you really press? And yeah, really press. We press on. We press harder and we press now, damn it. Let me just get your name real quick, man.
David Kim.
David Kim? Do you have an employee number?
Assistant Chief.
Assistant Chief?
Yeah.
Of all of California?
El Centro Sector.
El Centro Sector?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Five fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment. Speech, Yeah, bro. press, religion, assembly, and Yes. petition. All right? Yes.
We're going to get out of here, okay?
Thank you, Christine. Thank you. Thank you, Tillery Maximus. I don't think I'm the best. I'm just doing work. Hey, before you get out of here, can I get your name as well? How do you pronounce that? Elizalde? Yeah, Elizalde? That's right. They did, and they're wrong. That's right. Agitate the bear. We're gonna be around the area for a while, all right?
Thank
So
you,
guys
Razor
know.
City.
All right, yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Check out this fool right here. Mind if we get your name as well?
Huh?
Mind- Tapia?
Yes.
All right,
Hey,
thank you.
what's your TikTok?
I don't have a
Or
TikTok.
what was it, YouTube? I know, I've seen you before.
Yeah? What is it?
I can't
Right?
remember, but I've seen a few videos of yours.
You're an agent as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so, Stiff Richard. I think
Five,
so.
I ask every agent, cop, law enforcement, everything, the First Amendment of the Constitution. You know it?
You don't
Hey,
know it.
speech, press, religion, assembly, petition. What's up with the tortilla right here, man?
Oh, man.
Come
That's
on.
my lunch, bro.
Come on, homie.
Middle
Look
lunch.
at this.
Middle
You
lunch, bro.
what'd you do? Take this car from someone and start driving it or what? Orale.
You want a buffet? Yeah.
Come on, eh? Shit. Snatching up tortillas from people.
No. So you think that this guy right here, I think you're wrong. They weren't just doing their job. No, they're going out of their way to be vile, to bypass the Fourth Amendment, to be maniacal, evil-natured, condescending, derogatory towards the people. There's a couple guys that walked out of that store and the undercover agents snatched them up, asked them a couple questions, and because they looked nervous, they said that was probable cause to fucking arrest them. They had just bought food to eat to go to work, and the agents threw the food in that fucking trash right there. And when they threw the food away in that trash, they were fucking giggling. They're getting a kick out of what they're doing. And let's not forget that they did this to Americans too. So Americans, in order to catch all folks that are here with no documents, they're going to run Americans through the ringer. And if you're rooting for this shit, you're rooting for your own enslavement. I called this out fucking years ago. Overreach is what they're doing. Winnipeg Cop Watch, thank you. You get it. You get it. That's fucking hilarious. I can squat out a pile of refried beans for his tortillas. Yes. Yes. Let's keep watching. That guy right there is
Just
an
recording
agent.
these federal.
That guy's an agent right there, guys. All right. He showed me his badge earlier. That guy right there is an agent. He was sitting like that with his little fucking monster drink. And when people are coming in and out of the store, they're snatching him up. And they're there in undercover cars so that people would be like, fuck. Right? I actually got the store owner there to trespass an agent from that store. I've never seen anybody fucking do that. To get to trespass the cops. Cops usually trying to get us trespassed. A lot of times they're successful. This time it was the other way around.
Just recording these federal agents stopping people.
Rogue Nation was hacked. Rogue Nation was hacked, and we're gonna try to help him get his channel back.
On the willy-nilly, on a hunch. Looks like it looks like they're trying to violate people's Fourth Amendment rights.
Oh, they started this shit already.
That's
They
right.
start all this shit already, man.
That's right.
You know, the way politics goes is the left wants more government, the right wants to enforce it. So it's a fucking tennis match. The people lose at the end of the day, right?
Yes,
This one right
channel.
there. This one of them right there, sitting right there.
Do you have another?
Might be right.
Yeah, exactly.
I appreciate you guys, man.
Not doing their job, correct. That's right, random
¿Te van a dejar ir o qué?
¿Eh?
¿Los van a dejar ir? Estamos grabando para que no les quiten los derechos.
Oh, no, ya voy a pasar.
También
Le llamamos al noticiero Univisión y a toda la gente.
ya, nos llamaron a nosotros
Qué
también.
bueno, qué bueno, qué bueno.
Simón.
Yo pensé que estaban con ellos.
No, no.
You guys are not?
No, we're not with them.
I don't think they'll do that to us. They just did, bro. You're about to pay, with your tax dollars, you're about to pay some lawsuits. Now, see this guy walking up in the news? This is Channel 17 News, local news. They interviewed me. Not these guys, later on they interviewed me. This guy right here on the right, he actually been a long time supporter of mine. He's a cool dude, man. He's a respectful ass dude.
Huh? Yeah, they're trying to stop him, man. My question is if they're just out there violating people's Fourth Amendment rights.
Yeah, that's right,
They're ready
Timothy.
to go, man.
That's
they're
him.
ready to go, yeah.
¿Siguen todo? ¿Ustedes siguen todo? They had all the papers and everything.
Ojalá les vaya bien el día.
Sí, razón.
I already answered your fucking question.
Parquearon atrás de ustedes, ¿verdad?
Lo que quieren saber es si el Estado y la policía está haciendo
Nada más. This guy says he's got his work people.
Yeah, they left him alone because we showed up.
Yeah, I solicited a trespass on the agent. And it worked. And it worked. Fucking hilarious.
Huh?
They left him alone because we showed up.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, they parked right behind him.
I know. Yeah, I got here like maybe 20 minutes, 2 weeks.
See it on Kirk County Activities?
Yeah.
Rogue Nation posted today, so his channel's back. Bravo.
Somebody in the building did. I was shooting something else.
That's how we found out.
Yeah.
Touchdown! Rice Krispies in the house.
No, they saw me right here, but they said it was the shell. And then I looked to my right, and I said, they never actually drive the border patrol truck. It's usually unmarked ones like that, and I'm used to seeing those.
There's one sitting right there. They're just chilling.
Still,
Yeah, they're just radioing to each other. Like, check this out.
it's still though. That's like,
They're dirty.
yeah. Well, I know that they do it this time of year because Latinos do the taxes right away. As soon as you get your last pay stub, like as soon as you have the one for the end of the year, you do the taxes right away because they don't want to take it and they want to do the money. But also they know that once you have that money, you can bill somebody out. So even if you drop just a little bit, something expired, that's all they want. And if you're out, they go all the way till Valentine's Day when people selling flowers. Make sure even when you're selling flowers, like you gotta have a special one just for roses. And I didn't know that because that one, remember where it's a Dutch Brothers now, but right there in H and 58 used to be a flower store. They hit them that one day, and
They had all their permits to sell and everything except for the roses. And the roses have to have special permits. And that's what they got all the whole.
Good question, Devil Dog. Have you confirmed the 100-mile jurisdiction for stops and enforcements? So apparently this new law came out where they have jurisdiction and it goes all the way around the United States. And that's why they're trying these operations where they're going inward. They're basically fucking like all around. Even the fucking wherever the water is, they consider it a border, right? And so they're saying, yeah, now we have jurisdiction to go inward. And I think supposedly, if I'm not mistaken, it's 200 miles now, not one. I could be wrong, but that's what we're hearing. I definitely am going to look into this more because we've never seen this before. It used to be ICE doing shit like this, right? Last time ICE did some raids, there was a Mexican family in a van, and ICE was chasing them fucking dangerously, and they fucking nicked him. The van crashed, and 4 out of the 5 people died, right? I remember watching that shit back then, and I was crying. I was like, how the fuck could they do that shit, man? Killed family, kids, and everything. Like, really? You really want to fucking deport a family that bad? Like, damn, bro. Like, wow.
So the dad had just left, and they got the whole family, except for like
They'll
the
do
dad.
it to
The
all
dad
Americans.
was like watching them when they rolled up on them. So on Valentine's Day, they always go up until then, because that's around the end of tax season for the ones that go do it early.
So basically, look, we've always had an immigration process, right? You fuck up, you commit a crime, you get caught, you're deported if you don't have papers. I don't disagree with that. I don't think you do. I don't. Many people don't. I don't think anybody in here disagrees with that, really. If you fucking come here to this country and you start committing crimes, leaving victims behind and shit, yeah, I believe you should get the fucking kicked out. I mean, put a fucking boot on and kick him in the ass when you're kicking him out, right? If you fucking come and create victims, kick them out. Many of the people that they were picking up they went to the fields where people were working. People are leaving work and they're conducting traffic stops if you look Mexican enough, right? That shit's wrong, man. In every fucking sense, that is wrong. In every fucking sense, that's wrong.
They're discovering a pattern of them doing it in a way where it hits them the hardest.
Yeah. They know. Yeah, they know. They always do it this time because they know that if you're gonna bill somebody out, right now they're gonna have to go to jail. Because you do your taxes immediately, and then. But there's only one person to talk to for ICE, and
Right.
she's in charge of the whole southern California area. So no matter who you talk to, it's always gonna be the same person. Because she's always gonna have that much to say.
I
Because
did.
they've caught him in Delano before at like the courthouse, where the judge called us and was like, "Hey, what's that ICE outside my courtroom?" You gotta walk up to the ICE guys and be like, "Whatever you want out here, but I want to ask everybody to come inside my courtroom, and I don't want you to put anybody inside there." So you ushered everybody who was waiting inside the courtroom. They were trying to get things squared away for themselves, and they were trying to catch them before they could.
Thank you, San Joaquin Valley Transparency, for helping Rogue get his channel back. It was due in no small part to your efforts and advice. I called Rogue Nation and I said, bro, try this, try that, try this, try that. I hope that I was able to help. I'm not going to lie. I was hoping that I was able to help because I love helping people, man. I'm not out to hurt anyone. I'm not out to hurt anyone. I'm out to help build a community. And I kind of just became a local hero to some people in my town. I got thousands of new followers. I was at the farmer's market today, and at least 6 people came up to me and said, "Are you San Joaquin?" Before I even went live. And after I went live, I had like 2 or 3 people come up and talk to me today and say, "Hey, bro, I just want to say thank you." What the fuck? That felt fucking good. That felt good. All I could ever want would be to get recognition for the work that I do. Appreciation. Maybe not recognition, but appreciation. And thank you, Rice Crispy, for reaching out to me immediately. It was also your part that helped Rogue Nation get his channel back, because you reached out to me right away and you said, can you help him? Can you see what you can do? So thank you as well, bro. Congratulations,
that was
Rogue.
really dirty that they did it like that. But the judge caught wind of it, and he just ushered and said, hey, if you're outside waiting for a court case, I want you inside my courtroom. So that's how I was able to keep at least the ones for that day. Out.
Good night,
They
bro.
They were walking there checking names.
I did talk to the PIO. I was talking to one agent, and he seemed really cool, had good attitude and everything. But I was telling him, bro.
Thank you,
when
Freedom Sentinel.
And,
Thank you, bro.
And he called the PIO to come out. I did talk to him a little bit, but he was like, "Oh, I see what you're trying to do." Trying to do nothing. Trying to talk to him. The Fourth Amendment still stands.
Yeah, you guys can deposit something to the police.
We'll be out later, yeah.
At
You
12
guys see
or
that happen, or you guys stuck here?
No, we just got here right now, but
Oh, yeah, I saw you
saw
turn
that
around.
Hold this real quick.
So check this out. Good question, Laura. And I have this recorded as well, guys. I was invited to go speak to a Know Your Rights, an event, a meeting, right? There was lawyers there, and I went up to the lawyers and I asked them, and I'm gonna fucking say their names here. David Torres. I went up to David Torres and I was like, "Hey, bro, what you just said was dope. You told the people that they had the First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendment rights." I think he actually heard that from my channel earlier, because I was already talking about that. And then he mentions it later. So, but I did go up to him and I said, "Hey, thank you for stating that, bro. But can you, next time you speak, can you include that that the people should record?" And he says, and then I gave him my card. He says, "Oh, I know who you are." Just in this tone. "Oh, I know who you are. You took one of my clients from me." And I was like, "The fuck? I never took none of your clients. I'm not a fucking attorney." I didn't say that, but I was thinking. I just kind of shrugged it off. And I was like, "Here's my card." I was like, I go out and record police. We were able to save that woman with the phone because we were recording like this, and they let her go, right? And I said, "Can you please inform the people how important it is to record?" And he said, "Yeah." No, and I said, and I gotta say, man, I appreciate what you said regarding the First, Fourth, and Fifth. He says, "I'm a lawyer. It's what I do." All fucking smug. And I'm just like, whatever, bro. Does it hurt you in the butt that much that I'm up here knowing my shit? And what's up, Brooklyn? Random Shan. So, and I asked the lawyer if you can please mention how important it is to record. And he said, "Okay." And fucking so then I go ask, and he doesn't say it. So then I go ask another attorney, right? If he could state it. His name was H.A. Sala, S-A-L-A. H.A. initials H.A. and then Sala is his last name. And I went up and talked to him and I was like, "Hey, can you mention the fact how important it is to record?" And he says, yeah. Shrugged me off. And then he fucking talked and then he didn't say it. I had no choice but to get up there and fucking snatch the mic. Like, give me that shit. It wasn't like that. I asked permission. I asked the woman, pulled her aside. And I said, and I'm going to say how I say it in Spanish. And then I'll tell you in English. "Por favor, dame chance a hablar con la gente por un minuto. Les necesito decir algo importante. Please give me a minute to talk to the people. I need to say something that's important." And then, so after that, she was like, "We're out of time." And I said, yo y mi hijo llegamos ahí. Yo soy el que salvó la mujer y su esposo cuando llegamos con la cámara. Es importante a decirle a la gente que graben todo. Basically, I said, me and my son are the ones that walked up and saved the woman from being harassed. And I want to say that it's important that people pull out their phones and record, because that's what saved the woman. And what's up, Kilt It? And so sure enough, she went to go talk to a different attorney. He stepped up and pulled me aside. And I was like, look, man, I already asked these other motherfuckers if they would talk about this, and they didn't. Look, bro, this is important. I'm the one that walked up and saved the woman from getting fucked with because I had my phone. Nobody's telling these people that. These people are fucking mortified. They're afraid. Their families just got picked up. They don't know what the fuck to do. Other people are afraid to go to work. And I said, it's important to know the first, fourth, and fifth right fucking now. And it's important for them to know to record because it could possibly save their fucking ass. And if you guys neglect this, and the guy says, you got it. And he walked off. And then he told the lady, basically, give him a minute. And so I got my chance to speak. And so when I got my chance to speak, I asked for a translator because my Spanish is choppy, right? And so I went up there and I was like, well, fuck it, man. I'm going to do like my mom taught me. And I walked up and I said it in Spanish. Por favor, óyeme que yo soy el que llegó ahí y salvé a la mujer y su esposo con la cámara. Es importante ir a sus casas y aprender los amendments. You know, hablen con los niños. Cuando hables con los niños, aprende el first, fourth y luego el fifth. Y luego no se le va a olvidar. Don't forget to pull out the phone and record, right? And then I said it again. If it wasn't for the phone and knowing these rights, we wouldn't have saved that lady. So don't forget to pull out your phones and record. I got a standing ovation from all the people that were there. They weren't clapping because of what the lawyers were saying. They were clapping because these people needed a glimpse of hope. They were mortified. A glimpse of hope, right? With knowledge of your rights is an empowerment. Hope and empowerment is the fucking ticket to freedom, right? What their understanding of the rights, the understanding of the rights with the camera was the ticket to that woman's freedom. So I got pretty much a standing ovation. I think maybe only a couple people stood up. Everybody was sitting down, but everybody clapped, it seemed like. Didn't nobody clap for the lawyers? You know why that is? Because they're there to help after the fact, and they're going to charge you an arm and a fucking leg. Those of you who get out there and record, Westside Accountability, right? Accountability Angel, Rights Crispy, Kilted Cop Watch, Central Florida. Those of you who, and if I skip you, I apologize. Brooklyn Audits, right? Many of you guys in here. Frank Pants, I think you've gone out and recorded as well. You guys don't get paid like lawyers do. We don't get paid like lawyers do. We don't. Thank you, Claudette. I really appreciate that. We don't get paid like lawyers do to stand on the side of the road and teach people their rights. Many times, I've seen Press Harder and Westside Accountability walk up to where the cops were fucking violating this girl's rights and pushing her. And she was like, nah, leave me the fuck alone. They're pushing her and shit. She's like, leave me the fuck alone. She's standing there. And it was an immediate protest. Leave her the fuck alone. I was like, that's how it's done sometimes. Gotta give them a fucking protest when they deserve it, right? Yeah, you do go out and record. Thank you guys. Brandon Mitchell's gone out there and recorded as well. Yeah, you've been a hermit, but yeah. Government's worst nightmare is a country full of citizens who know their rights. Taking money out of lawyers' pockets. That's why they didn't fucking like me out there, bro. That's right, Stiff Richard. That's right, bro. That's why they didn't like me out there. They want to take more from them. Maybe. Allegedly. Right? So, you guys want to see the part? I already posted it, but where, look at this guy was mad, right? This is his business. The guy didn't really know who, look at this guy, Starset. San Joaquin, you said the other day you were not anti-police, anti-government, but your videos are about exposing cops. Which one is it? Exposing bad cops. So are you saying you support all cops? What about the cops that have been busted? Did you know that a cop in Bakersfield was at the rally and then the very next day he gets busted for the big R word? Star said, do you support cops that do the big letter R word to people and hurt kids? You can't have it both ways. I'm not anti-cop. As a matter of fact, one of my last live streams, I had an amazing conversation with 2 fucking highway patrol. So yeah. But check out this old man. And don't be upset with the question. Like, I'm not upset with the question. I hope I answered it for you. And I hope I answered it to, so I can help you understand what's happening here. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. Let's work together on this shit, right? I want to win you over. I want to find a way to win you over with what I understand has been happening here. Okay? Let's work together, people.
That fucking cop dropped something off his
That's right.
car.
No shit. You do. I'm anti-bootlicking.
And that's what they get, so they're good. They're good. They're good. That's the
Please, this is my private property.
Yeah.
Look, it's not so much an open border system. Like, it is what's going on, what they've done, We've seen that a lot. But look, bro, a lot of people that were here did come to work. And a lot of people have been here for years, have been working, never gotten in trouble, never getting in trouble with the law, working, paying taxes and not getting taxes at the end of the year. I mean, that benefits you or the government, or and they say people are stealing jobs. Well, shit, man. I mean, Mexicans do a lot of work that a lot of people don't want to do, right? It's true. Without a doubt.
I came from Hong Kong. I'm
Right.
born China. I came in 35 years ago with a $1 million.
Wow.
$1 million.
Did you have a question, sir?
No, I'm just only, please.
Yeah, thank you.
Because this is too much.
This guy's pro thin blue line. So do you condone cops doing bad things and violating people's rights? American rebel? I mean, think about that.
Stopping my customer.
No,
He's talking about the border patrol stopping his customers. I love his passion too, Westside. $1 million. I love it. Fuck yeah.
So they're good. They're good. They're good. That's the
Please, this is my private property.
yeah.
I came from Hong Kong. I'm
Right.
born China. I came in 35 years ago with a $1 million.
Wow.
$1 million.
Thank you, bro.
Did you have a question, sir?
No, I'm just only, please.
Yeah, thank you.
Because this is too much. You are stopping my customer.
Not me. They were stopping your customers. We made them leave.
Please,
Thank you.
please.
Thank
They're
you.
stopping my customer.
I told
my
them-
bread and butter.
That's why we came, so that they could leave the people
I
alone.
have 350 people working for me.
Thank you. Good man.
You're welcome.
Was she yelling at them?
You're welcome, Tim.
He was yelling at
Yeah, he was yelling at them. Was he yelling at you guys?
Yeah, I don't think he knew.
Oh, okay.
They were still here, a lot of them.
Oh, word.
Yeah, he did come
I told
loaded
him that
up.
we told the Border Patrol to leave.
I was like, I've never been yelled at like that.
I heard him yelling at them, and I wanted to come in and take a beating for the lady. A lot of people saying that this is because the Lakin bill. I don't know exactly if that is. Am I in support of it? I haven't read it all. I know that when they create new bills is to create new laws. I am not in support of people creating victims, regardless if you're an American or you're un-American or not from America, right? I don't support people creating victims. I think we should live and let live, right? So, whatever's stipulated in there, I don't know exactly, but I do believe that if you don't have papers to be here and you commit crimes and leave victims in your path, it's time to go. I think we can actually agree on that. I think we can definitely actually agree on that, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't stand up for the ladies out here, folks. Thank you, Kick Rocks. Thank you, bro. Hey, you guys try to, let's keep it about the fucking video and shit. Let's not get into drama and shit like that. The bill would deport all theft crimes. Well, they're creating, when you steal from somebody, you create a victim, right? Because people lose their shit, right? You got 10 minutes to leave. Nah, he was cool. Somebody left down the comments. Yeah. I don't think that the owner of this building, I don't think he appreciated the fucking agents stopping his business, guys. And shit, I got a fist bump from that dude. Ha yeah. When America stops becoming bootlickers, people, right? When America stops, bro, that's what they told you, and you're believing it. I let the chief have it. The chief of operations was watching my live stream on Instagram. We got it all on fucking film. We got a lot of it on film, bro. Look, did you see the story of the Border Patrol agent who slashed the tires of an American? What do you feel about that, American rebel? Do you believe that your taxes should go pay for... Do you believe that Americans should be ran through the ringer as collateral damage? Because if that's the case, then volunteer yourself to be a guinea pig there, right? I mean, you might be voting for your own enslavement, my friend. Or you might just be an agent. Becoming bootlickers, the people win again. Is there a fucking Starbucks over here? I think there's one on the other side of this motherfucker, isn't it? Or am I tripping? Oh, we can't walk that way. We can't walk this way. I need a coffee, y'all. Shit. Give me a 1 if you guys think we saved that lady. Hell yeah. Thank you guys. That's what I'm talking about. I do agree. I do agree on that as well, Starset. But goddamn, I mean, you like almost flipped. You're like, you were like saying that I'm anti-cop. Right? Yeah, and I do agree. Cops do shit. Last night I was talking to CHP, and they deported the guy. Deported? What the fuck am I saying? They impounded the guy's car, right? Because the guy was he didn't have a license, and I didn't agree with that. But I was still talking to the cops, trying to pepper them with questions. I found out that both of the motherfuckers are brand new in Bakersfield. Been there only a week and a half. It's one of my recent live streams, and
And they're suppressing my videos. You guys want to share my last live stream? The cop watch is pretty fucking dope. Very interesting. Please share if you guys can. They're trying to, keep my shit down. A lot of other channels like Freeman, they're not going to share my shit because there's a competition there, right? There's a little competition going on there. These other big channels won't share my shit. That's all right. But yeah, I mean, cops do. Yeah, civil asset forfeiture is fucking absolutely stealing from the people. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Right? Let's do this, guys, right? I think at this point, American Rebel is an agent or a provocateur. Because there's people in here asking questions. Even Starset asked a legitimate question, and I try to answer this question. But everybody's trying to answer this guy's, but he's absolutely ignorant because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it didn't happen. I'm telling you, bro, you're just trolling. You're either an agent or a provocateur, right? Police do it all the time to prevent criminals from leaving. Not legal, but they do it all the time. Cops steal people's stuff every all day. No shit. No shit. That's right. Good fucking question, Freedom Sentinel. Why do cops tell their kids never talk to cops? Bet he won't answer that. If he doesn't answer that and he continues with the same bullshit, we'll block him. I'll tell you guys what. I think he's at this point, I think he's just an agent or provocateur. So when you guys decide to get rid of this motherfucker, go ahead. I mean, unless you want to ask legitimate questions, because that shit was just straight fucking ignorant. I haven't seen it, so it didn't happen. Take your fucking blinders off, bro. Take your blinders off. Nice. Yeah, let's link us up, bro. We'll work together. We'll, put our heads together.
That lady's never gonna forget us, huh? Wow. Very. Que Dios los bendiga.
That's pretty profound, Ogre. You guys want to see me trespass the fucking agent? You fucker.
He doesn't want you guys going on right now.
I think so, DBA Coleman.
Yeah, he doesn't want you guys out here messing with his people, man. Yeah. That's the store owner. Trespass them, bro. Tell him he's trespassed.
People came to their work and they have a food and they are my bread and butter. When I came to this country with the money, immigrate, paying the tax, and you people treating everybody
Beautiful.
like a dog.
Wow. Yeah. Huh? No, go look at it. Check on. Hurry up, dude. Hurry up.
When I came, people came to their work and they have a food and they are my bread and butter. When I came to this country with the money, immigrate, paying the tax, And you people treating everybody
Beautiful.
like a dog?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? No, go look at it.
Okay, Tom.
Check on.
That's
Hurry
cool.
up, dude. Hurry up.
Yeah, I like it too.
What's the First Amendment?
This is the fucking cop that slashed the tires, by the way. All right? This is the fucking cop that slashed an American's tires and caused a massive fucking lawsuit. The cop, the fucking Border Patrol agent. That's him. We have proof of that. I already posted that shit as well. Marie Freedom Sentinel's comment. And you know what? Some cops are good people. I'll give them that. But there are some chefs that are good people that I wouldn't let cook for me. Yeah. I love that. I love that. And I didn't even know you were back. You were still in town, Midwest. I'm fucking sorry. You should have texted me, bro. You should have texted me. I would have made it happen. Excuse me, guys. Watching from Bristol, Virginia. Keep the good work. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Fuck. That's hilarious. This is the same cop, yeah. Yeah, that's right, Michael Reed. This is the same cop the Border Patrol agent that slashed some tires. So this is what they've been doing, right? People started telling folks to not answer their questions and to just roll up your window and just drive off. People started doing that. So these motherfuckers got wise and started fucking slashing tires so people wouldn't leave, right? But do Americans have to answer questions when they don't have to answer questions, right? No. So because the guy who had every right to fucking be there, not answer questions, because he wouldn't answer their questions, this motherfucker slashed his tires. It's him. It's him. He slashed his tires. This cop, right, this agent is going to cause a massive lawsuit, right? If a good cop, neighbor, nice guy won't turn in, a bad cop, what makes him a good cop? Absolutely. I agree. Is it because he got trespassed? Yeah. They started to play really dirty when we started to be hip to their shit. They started to get really fucking dirty. Really dirty. That's right, Modern Retro Radio. Yeah, Razor City Observers. Word, makes sense, bro.
You know the First Amendment? You mind stating it? You don't know it? Guarantee fucking teeth. Not one cop, not one agent knows it.
I do tell things on media, they break my tool pump, they did not arrest the people who are robbing. They're arresting the people who are owner and they're working day and night.
That's right.
My pump is a broken, sir. Pump number 3, gas station. Arvin, my tool pump is a broken. He's holiday. And the good citizen people
What's up, Gina?
born here, they done this.
Thank you.
Born here.
Have a nice day, son.
Yeah, man. Look at what you're doing, man. You proud of yourself?
He's smiling on the way
Bootlicker.
out. The guy in the truck says, "Thank you for your service." The guy's a secretly probably a Biden administration, a Biden supporter because Biden's in office. I think more than likely this is Biden's doing, right? He's still in office, so that bootlicker's like, "Thank you for your service," and I turned around. I was like, "Thanks." He's like, "Not you." Fucking hilarious, right? If the lawsuits came out of their pockets, they wouldn't be doing that shit. Other cops would be like, "Bam, bam, stop, motherfucker! I ain't trying to pay for this shit." Right? They would stop immediately.
Then they're laughing, having a good time, giggling. Trespass these motherfuckers off your property, yo. Oh shit, look at there's a bunch of sheriffs here now. There's a bunch of sheriff here now as well.
Romeo, Tim, and check this out, bro. We did. Kinda. Pay attention to this. After all of this, we just started driving around looking for Border Patrol fucking with the people. And if we see cops, we jumped out and recorded cops as well. Midwest Accountability got a cop watch with us as well. While we were putting in work while we were putting in work. All right? So after this, the people in my live stream were saying, "Hey, San Joaquin, organize a protest. I was like, "I'm not great at organizing, so you guys help me out." Immediately, they created a SJVT support group on Instagram, and everybody started sending everybody information. So I did. I created a little picture, and I posted on my Instagram, and I said, "Let's do a protest in the morning." We did. We showed up in the morning. We did a protest, and so we started coordinating, sending people to different areas to look around, right? And so they started saying, "We need to create a bigger protest." And I said, "Let's do it. Make it happen. And then I'll post it on my shit, and then I'll show up. We'll all be there." They did. When they set up the next protest, I started sharing it. Everybody started sharing it. People started showing up. First, it was like 10. Then it was like 20. Then it was like 50. Then it was like 100. Then it was like 200. Then it was like 400. Then it was like 500 fucking people around there. Give or take. And some people go home. More people show up. I kept seeing a lot of different faces there. And we stayed there all day. Me, Nate Skates, Press Harder, Westside Accountability. We were there all fucking day. And it was an amazing time. Ask Press Harder if he had a good time out there. Ask Westside Accountability if they had a good time out there. Mexicans know how to party, and they sure as hell know how to feed everybody. Right? It was fucking beautiful. Spanish music playing really fucking loud. I loved it. I felt like I was with family, right? Well, they're not supposed to work. It's apparently against the law for the agencies to work and coordinate with that agency. And in the cop watch that I did the night before that, right? The cop watch that I had done, I asked the cop if he would or if he was able to, how would I say it? Pull over the cops if they're doing something wrong. And he said they could. And I said, fucking please do. Not the cops, but the agents. Because they're fucking driving like
Looking for a pattern here. And
maniacs, bro. I told him. And he said they could. Watch. I'll try to get to that
we
part.
found one. But do you know the 5 fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment?
5 fundamental freedoms?
Yeah, the First Amendment. And you can't answer it's not an opinion or something like that. You can't answer this because it's part of your job.
Thank you,
You guys
Scott.
swore an oath to it.
Fundamentals?
Yeah, 5 fundamental freedoms. So there's 5 freedoms in the first.
So check this out. Right? It was amazing, Tom. They've been protesting all day in Fresno. They've been protesting all day in other parts of California, in other areas. We led by example. And I hope they do the same thing we did, cleaned up after ourselves. Try to get the youngsters to not fucking peel out and do stupid shit, right? For the most part, it was peaceful. There was one minor accident. Actually, it was a little bit more than minor. I think somebody did actually get hurt. But while I was out there, people were saying, hey, San Joaquin, should we tag some food trucks? And I'm like, fucking tag everybody. Get everybody out here, bring food, bring water. Bam, 100 fucking cases of water. People were pulling up in fucking trucks, unloading cases of water, weren't even asking for a fucking thank you. Next thing you know, Bakersfield Donut Company donates dozens of donuts to us, right? Next thing you know, a truck, and you guys go check out my Instagram. Same name, San Joaquin Valley Transparency. If you can't find it, go to Nate Skates or Midwest Accountability. You should be able to find it through them because they're fucking definitely shadow banning me over there now again. I was getting a shit ton of views, right? My live streams are going fucking viral. All the videos that I posted over there for a couple days are going 250,000 views, 100,000 views. So yeah, people were following like a motherfucker. San Joaquin, should we tag food trucks? Tag them, get them out here. Tell them we'll give them some support. We'll send people their way. And it was fucking amazing. You had some good cops there at the encounter. This one, right? They didn't know the First Amendment. The other one was, I think he was being a little condescending. This cop right here did seem to be genuine. Right? No? Jamo, but not on this operation. They weren't allowed to. Maybe on other stuff, possibly you might be right. But in this operation, they were not allowed to. And this cop admits that. The other cops admit. Highway Patrol, this Highway Patrol admitted that. The Sheriff Department put out a statement, said we're not allowed to work, collaborate with this agent, the Border Patrol. And the cops that I encountered that were driving around, I told them and I asked them, they said they're not allowed to as well. So, and I like what this cop said because I told him, if the Border Patrol are violating traffic fucking laws, can't you pull them over? He said, yeah, but not if they're in pursuit. And I said, makes sense, right? So, yeah. Oh shit, there it is. Thank you, Midwest. Thank you, bro. There's my Instagram right there, guys. If you guys, South Jersey News, I give wrenches away and take them away all the time, bro. So don't feel bad about it. It's nothing personal. I do it all the time because sometimes I'll give a wrench to somebody who sometimes abuses it. So what I do is I take them all away so nobody gets butt hurt. So keep that in mind, bro. Don't feel sad, bro. Can we get a smile emoji? All right, cool.
Amendment stipulated in the First Amendment?
Freedom of speech?
Yes.
Freedom of press?
Yes.
Freedom of religion?
Yes.
Freedom...
Everybody gets those 3, but always misses the last 2. Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank, man.
I say it off the top now because I study these things.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You want me to help you out or you want to keep thinking?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Assembly and petition.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
So freedom.
Look at South Jersey News. Shit. My son Nate Skates is in the chat right now. And he's not even a fucking moderator. Sorry, Nate. Maybe we should make Nate a fucking moderator, huh? Shit. My bad, mijo. Speech, we can say we want. I can cuss you out, but I'm not gonna, right? I think when I ask him that, I ask him towards the end.
I don't care.
Out there in the LA area?
Well, so I wasn't in LA. I was in Ventura County or
Okay,
Park
okay.
office is where I came from.
It's probably a lot more nicer than it is out here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, right now the weather's bad because of all the fires going on.
Word,
right?
yeah.
But typically the weather down there all year round.
Word.
It's beautiful weather.
Yeah.
You know, it's very law enforcement friendly out there. So people we encounter are typically pretty good.
Word.
So yeah, I mean, I wasn't born and raised here in Bakersfield, but I was born and raised in Central Valley.
Word.
You know, so I know how it is throughout the kids back.
I want to find where he admits that part. That be,
Yeah, regardless, I haven't had to deal with anyone like that.
And I gotta say, man, like that's that terms like that and stuff like that. It just it just really doesn't make any sense. Why we say I got rights. I mean, but I'll tell you people this that are watching, man. If you know your rights and you say you got rights, know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Know what you're talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey Nate, are you home yet? If you're home, Nate, can you bring me some water? Fucking mouth is dry as fuck.
There's out there too.
I know you guys swear an oath to the Constitution, and I know it's a pretty big, articles. It's a lot in there.
So there's a lot of big words that a lot of mumbo jumbo. It's hard to understand sometimes.
So to me, hiring a cop without really knowing the First Amendment is like a mechanic shop hiring a mechanic or someone that doesn't even know what a carburetor is.
Yeah.
It's like you really need to understand these things, man. Like if I own a mechanic shop and you lie and you say you know it, you know what I mean? It's like la chingada, you're out of here. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, that's why I try to make it, educational, and I think that's why we get, a pretty large following. We educate the people. Like, I don't know if you've seen or heard of the rally that was here in town, or the protest, whatever.
Yeah. So we had a few calls. BPD was the ones who were
Right.
in city streets.
Right.
I know nothing about it.
Right.
I don't know why there was a protest.
Right.
I just know that there was one. So
Well, check this out, bro. Like, the Constitution is supposed to protect everybody on this land, regardless of legal status, and foreign visitors from all around the world, right? It's supposed to protect all of us. So there's certain rights that people have, and what we seen that the Border Patrol was doing was overstepping those boundaries, man. They had they parked behind a lady and they wouldn't let her leave, and she wasn't getting out of the car. She was. I think Modern Retro Radio. I think you're fucking on point with your comments, dude. Fucking thank you, bro. Thank you for when I talk to you, for lending me your ear. Let me talk to you about what I've experienced in this community. And you are on point. You know a lot about this community, a lot of the people in this community, the things we do good, the things we do wrong. And you seem to be extremely on point with what's happening out here. And you're a good friend, bro. Thank you so much. She was mortified, bro. Like, and it made me sad, bro.
Thank you, Nate.
She reminds me of my mom, bro. You know what I mean?
out there during?
Yeah, I'm actually the one. Me and my son. We're actually the ones that stumbled on the scene, and they didn't know what to do, bro, because it was like a case of false imprisonment. You know what I mean? And they had there was no due process. They're just trying to snatch her up. Like, they were snatching up people left and right, bro, like crazy. They were coming out the store, taking people's food out of their hands, snatching them up, and throwing the food away, and laughing, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, they look like you and me. Our skin, our hair, and they're doing that, laughing at the people, bro. That's disrespectful, man. And I don't understand, like, why we have to do this. You know what I mean?
I mean, you know as much as I do. They're a different agency. So
Right.
Again,
I get it.
Didn't know that they were even here until, hey, there's protests going on.
Really?
Like, what?
Wow.
So check it out. Now I'm gonna start asking them. Pay attention.
Bro. Well, they've been driving like maniacs, bro, up and down the road. And I asked the BPD, man, if you see them driving like crazy, committing traffic infractions, are you gonna pull them over? They're like, we can't. Well, in reality, by law, you guys cannot you guys can't get involved in what they're doing, but you guys can pull them over if there's traffic infractions, right?
Yeah. So basically, if they're not
Good night, Timothy. Thank you.
acting in their duty, say
Right.
like they're chasing somebody, right? If they're
Right.
chasing somebody, then no, I'm not.
Then right.
Yeah, if they're going 100 down this road, I'm like, what the heck's this guy's
Yeah, they're
problem?
doing that, bro. We actually got them on video doing it a lot. Yeah.
I think they're gone, from what I heard. That they
Yeah.
So did you hear what he said? He basically said they could pull him over if they're violating traffic laws. Well, they were fucking violating traffic stops left and fucking right, and are on camera numerous times doing it. Right? I know. I did turn around and tell the dog, shut the fuck up. A couple times he wouldn't shut up, just like my dogs. Right? I gotta hear this again though.
I think they left. Right.
Yeah, if they're going, so basically, if they're not acting in their duty.
You guys can't get involved in what they're doing, man. If you see them driving like crazy, committing traffic infractions, are you gonna pull them over? They're like, we can't. Well, in reality, by law, you guys cannot you guys can't get involved in what they're doing, but you guys can pull them over if there's traffic infractions, right?
Yeah, so basically, if they're not acting in their duty, say
Right.
like they're chasing somebody, right? If they're chasing
Right.
somebody, then no, I'm not.
Then right.
Yeah, if they're going 100 down this road, I'm like, what the heck's this guy's
Yeah, they're
problem?
doing that, bro. We actually got them on video doing it a lot. Yeah.
I think they're gone, from what I heard. That
Yeah, I think they left, bro. So when we stumbled upon scene and we recorded the woman, they didn't know what to do, bro, because the cameras were there, right? They had to leave her alone. They left her alone. They let her go.
Oh, wow.
If they were correct in what they were doing, they wouldn't have let her go, because they didn't know what to do and how to act when we got there. They had no choice. And I spoke to the supervisor. I asked for a supervisor. He came out, and he was the assistant chief. And he started fumbling when I started asking him, bro, like, how are you picking and choosing who you're pulling over, right? He's like, I know what you're trying to do. I was like, what, bro? Like, the Fourth Amendment is a legitimate question to what's happening here, man. You can't bypass that, you know? Like, you still have to give the people due process, man. Like, we've had, and I don't even have really nothing against Border Patrol, bro. You know what I mean? And the way it's been for years, right? You commit a crime, you go through the due process, and you get sent back, right? I'm all for that, man. You know what I mean? But what they were doing, I'm not for that, man. I gotta tell you something, right?
No, there's definitely a process that needs to be done. You can't just
Right.
snap people off the streets and take them like that.
You know, when I seen what was happening, I was sad, bro. And when I get sad, I get to work, right? So we started following them everywhere. We rounded up all kinds of people. A lot of that protest is because community leaders like myself and other folks, we made that shit happen, right? And everybody was starting to look for them all around town, bro. One guy followed them for an hour, and we made that shit happen, y'all. Straight up. It was extremely powerful to see everybody come together. A lot of folks, you know, they were looking at me, hey, SJVT, you know, we're looking at you for answers. I don't have answers. Let's all get involved and try to figure this shit out, because I don't have answers. Well, you fucking leading the way, bro. You saved that woman. Now everybody's following you, and you're leading the way. So let's go. Let's do it. I'm all right. Well, all right, fucking, you guys are organizers. You guys organized through me, and let's make it happen. And a lot of people did. A lot of people came together. There's just like this one younger dude, and he was fucking dope. Not only was he fucking helping me organize it and created the SJVT support group channel, right? But he was out there in a blue vest with another guy at the blue vest, and they were standing at the corners, making sure people were not walking in the streets, making sure they were hitting lights and they were walking people up and down the streets, telling cars to stop. These guys did an amazing fucking job, and I cannot wait to bring him into this community. He also does community cleanup, which I'm going to get involved. I've been wanting to do that shit for a long time. South Jersey News. I do love this movement you started. I didn't start this movement. I'm just part of it. Thank you, though. But it's up to everyone to make a difference, not just one person. Yeah. Yeah. This was actually a really good conversation that I had with these cops, right? Yeah, the dogs are annoying, but when it comes to shit like this, I try to fucking ignore it, right? Couldn't pull nobody over. They were trying to lose him, bro. They were like acting like they were the criminals, and the guy recording was the cop. It's crazy. Right? But I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I was sad and I didn't cry once. But then when I saw the people gather, down, bro. I couldn't hold the tears, man. I was like, hey, man, when the people stand together, the people will win. And the businesses like we seen BPD going in there. They had the plate readers, right. They were going up and down the rows and getting plates, and they even asked management if they. Hey, Juan Acosta, you might be right. Even though people are saying things like, Border Patrol's still here, and then next you know it's the sheriff. So I do. There are still people looking around, and I gotta tell you, if they're still here, I believe they're not here in the white trucks with the green stripe. They're undercover. So it's important that we keep an eye out and record. Juan Acosta, if they were at Walmart, did you record them? You see what I mean? It's important to record and document. I can't fucking be everywhere, guys. All right? I wish I could. I wish I could spawn motherfuckers like me, like the guy on Agent Smith, the Matrix, for good, right? Spawn a bunch of me to get out there and record. Yeah. It was a fucking hell of a thing to do. When the people stand together, the people will win. And that's what we've seen out there. So, you see them with your own eyes? What about your own camera? Knowledge is power, LA. What's up, my brother? Next time I will. Fuck yeah, bro. Get empowered and do it. Guys, Midwest, can you drop my Instagram again? And I'm not trying to send people away from YouTube. I just have live streams over there. And you guys check it out. This is probably, apart from helping to build this community that I'm involved in, I'm absolutely proud of the work I've done here with the San Joaquin Valley Transparency YouTube channel. But I'm also proud of the work that I did recently this past week. And if I deserve credit, make sure you send that credit to Nate Skates as well, who stood there with me to save that woman. And Press Harder deserves credit for coming down here. Midwest Accountability deserves credit for coming down here. West Side Accountability deserves credit for coming down here, supporting, recording, helping out, and thank you guys. Much love to all you guys for the support, and I'm gonna keep at it. There's a meeting tomorrow that I'm gonna go to, another Know Your Rights meeting, and I'm gonna speak again. And I'm going to try to keep empowering people to always record the police and know their rights. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go have my dinner. My wife brought me some dinner. I'm a little hungry. And I'm a little fucking tired. I can use a break, but I'm always going at it. So peace.